I'm not saying yes, no. I'm just,
all right. You know, Councilman Gelfarb, you're going to, as I understand, help us with the reval.
yes.
My understanding is this group that we've hired is going to be doing physical inspections of, when are they going to start with the physical inspections?
Physical inspections commencing.
Yeah, come on up. You might as well give us
I suggest he
an
goes
update.
to the mic because no one can hear him, right?
Yeah, sure.
They will be commencing physical inspections of all the properties in the commercial class in the spring. They will be requesting interior inspections. They will be doing collection of income and expense data and updates to the record.
Wonderful. And are they going to assist us with
They're going to assist us with the informal hearing process.
Exactly.
As I've discussed previously,
Right.
The town will go through a disclosure process commencing in April. We will be holding informal hearings commencing April and running into probably mid-May. We will be talking next month, in particular, the schedule and the details of that.
So my expectation then is we probably are not going to have to use these guys the way we have in the past, in view of the fact that Vision Appraisal is going to be sitting next to us alongside in the hearings and doing these.
Well, they will be sitting alongside of us during the informal hearing process. Understand that I've got several processes going on at the same time at different levels on the same kinds of issues.
Well, the scars, again, okay, let's just take through. The scars that came about last year have been dealt with, correct?
No, they have not.
Aren't the scars dealt with in the same year?
They are supposed to be. I can tell you the first hearing is scheduled for May of 2010.
Wait. When does the grievance get filed?
The grievance gets filed between September and October of 2009. Let me back up. Okay.
Yeah.
The town provides tentative assessments on June 2009. Okay, the Board of Assessment Review process extends from June 1st of 2009 last year until September 15th of 2009 of last year. Okay, subsequent to that, then the SCAR process commences. Anybody who is not happy with the Board of Assessment Review determination has 30 days to file with the county clerk.
So how many SCAR cases do we have this last year?
Last year we had somewhere in the 40s. I don't have the exact number in front of me.
Okay. And so when do those go to trial?
Those have all been resolved already. Let me back.
So when you...
When you're saying last year...
Well, yeah, well, let's define...
So
the 2009 assessment roll, so
those were all resolved. The 2009 SCAR challenges have all been resolved?
No, none of them have even commenced. The 2008 challenges have been resolved. Challenges have yet to
They have to be scheduled through the spring.
The bar, I'm sorry, I apologize, I'm a little slow today.
It's the LIE.
You send out in June the tentative notice.
Correct.
So in June 2009, you sent out a tentative notice.
Correct.
Okay. You then, if they challenge that tentative notice, they go to the Board of Assessment Review between June and September
Correct.
2009.
Correct.
2009, after the Board of Assessment Review process, you still had 40 people, 40 residential homeowners that were dissatisfied with the Board of Assessment Review conclusion.
Incorrect. That's the number from 2008. But there were 100
Okay, so then how many were dissatisfied with the Board of
I
Assessment?
believe the number is
conclusions from
147, although we're still debating it with the court system. Their number is a little different than what we have
So we went from
recorded.
40 to 147?
40
Correct.
for 2008, 147
You know what I'm saying?
for
So
2009.
it went from a 40 to 147?
Yes.
What happened?
It's symptomatic everywhere in this county and in this state, and I think in this country, with the declines in values and the increases in taxes as described by the county legislator. More and more people are disputing their
Okay,
assessments.
so
There's been very little in the way of actual, there wasn't much of a decline in the values as you assessed them. It was like 3% town
so
wide, right?
the
Correct.
So the 40 that were from the previous years, from the 2008, they were when were they adjudicated?
Spring of 2009.
Okay, so the 147 are going to be adjudicated in the spring of this year.
Well, they're running a little later in the court system. The hearings will commence in May, and if experience is any indicator, it'll probably run into September, October.
All right, and how did you handle the 40 this year? Did you retain counsel to handle those 40?
No, we did not.
Okay. Do you anticipate employing counsel this year?
I am uncertain of the answer as of this moment. For this
Okay. In the 40 that dealt with last year, did you retain a separate appraiser?
No.
Okay, do you anticipate using a separate appraiser this year?
I have to plan for it, yes.
Why?
Because it's simultaneous with the May hearings, we also have informal hearings going on townwide. So there'll be a massive increase in activity.
Okay, well, I'm very happy to... people tonight, but I think what I need is I hadn't appreciated, I didn't know if the whole board appreciated that we've gone from, clearly Councilwoman Mendocino knew, I didn't know
Well,
we
it says
gone.
it on this.
Right, okay, but other than before that, that we've gone from 40 to 140, so this is the first I've heard about it. Did you know, Town Attorney, because you've been
I didn't have the numbers.
working very closely, did anybody else on the board know it was gone from 40 to
Well,
147?
I can't say I'd be shocked, because other communities are.
I'm just saying,
experiencing
these are
similar.
the kinds of things, as our working relationship develops, as soon as they happen, when did we know that we're at 147?
I'll say December, and I'm still not sure that's the correct number.
Okay, but when do we know we had threefold increase?
I would say November.
Okay.
It was clear by then.
Those kinds of things I'd love to get in memo form.
Okay.
Those are things that are important for the community, for the board to know in